How many of you can say that the only advice you were given for vagina healing after having a baby had to do with a peri bottle and a sitz bath, and that's it? Nothing wrong with these. These are good tools to have, but don't stop at the peri bottle.
After having a vaginal birth, it's important we take care of the area. We need to use the peri bottle to make sure that everything stays clean, allow for healing if you've had any stitches, and rest is also very important. We need to rest for our body to heal. But I say don't stop there, because the truth is the area involved in your episiotomy or tearing or your vaginal birth period involves muscle, pelvic floor muscle, and those muscles cannot afford to go on a complete vacation because they're very vital in our bodily functions. They make sure that pee and poo is held in, they support our organs, they play a huge role in intercourse and core stability. So we can't just ignore them. If we ignore them, you may find that postpartum symptoms don't go away after time. Here are some things that I suggest to my postpartum clients. Number one, get into some gentle, pain-free movement of the pelvic floor again, as long as your care provider doesn't say no. I say, use your breath. Think of gentle softening with an inhale, gentle tightening and closure with an exhale. It should be pain-free, and in the first few days, you're gonna feel like it's like hardly moving, but it'll get better. You're teaching them to move again. Have an understanding, number two, of when it's appropriate to have relaxation of your pelvic floor and when it's appropriate to have tightening, because this is important. When you sit down on the toilet, sometimes it can be scary to pee or poo, so a lot of women will start tightening when they're supposed to be relaxing. When you pick up your baby, that's a time that's appropriate to have some tension. When you cough or sneeze, it's appropriate to have some tension. So it's a good idea to start reminding those muscles of their jobs. Number three, look at it. Get out a mirror and look at it. I know a lot of people are told don't look at it, but here's my reason for saying do look at it. I don't want you to feel like it's bad and always think that's my bad area, because I see that often in clients. They come in and they're like, nope, I haven't touched, I haven't looked, but they're also poorly connected with it. Those muscles sometimes don't want to really work for them anymore, or they're less likely to work as well because it's like they've shoved it into an area that they don't want to think about anymore. Use a mirror and notice when you're working on that gentle relaxation and contraction. Notice what changes. You should be able to see it down there. And it really helps to feel like you're in control and that you understand your body. Number four, touch it. You have to wipe it all the time, so it's not like you can't touch it at all. Wash your hands and get used to very gentle touch at the beginning. Use it with a mirror, touch while looking, but sometimes there can be a lack of blood flow to the area postpartum, or less movement in the tissues, so touching it can be very valuable, and over time you'll be more and more comfortable. As it heals more and more, I often suggest to my postpartum women to do some perineal massage, because they might have areas of tension after scarring or tearing that gives them problems in the future. So gentle touch, progress to more. Number five, listen to it and just respect it. Listen to it meaning if it's telling you something like, if you're leaking, or if it feels pressure, tension, heaviness, pain, those are all messages that it's trying to send you to say something's not quite right. It doesn't mean that it's totally bad and that it's going to stay like that forever, but it's its way of telling you I need a little bit of attention. So whether you bring that up with your midwife, your doctor, a pelvic health physical therapist, look into that. Don't ignore it. And like I said, respect it. It's the only vagina, perineum that you will have for the rest of your life. So if things don't seem right, don't sweep them under the carpet. Find someone to help you. This is all stuff that I cover in my online postpartum program. It's all packaged together in bite-sized information, so it's easy for you to digest. You have me there along the way to be able to answer questions and help you sort through some of your symptoms. It's gentle, it's progressive, and you're gonna feel like you're in control of your recovery and you actually have some sort of plan. So send me any questions if you have them.